right, everybody, we're going to talk about end panels today, or actually end skins. If you're ordering a custom species, so what's not a custom species? A stock species or a standard species with Conestoga that they can build cabinets in and get finished ends in right on the cabinet box is red oak, cherry, hard maple, soft maple, and if you're doing like a paint, we can obviously paint that. If you're doing an odd species, Conestoga does a lot of walnut, a lot of quarter sawn and rift sawn oaks, pine, that kind of thing. If you're into an odd species, you're going to have to finish off the visible exteriors of any cabinets. We'll call them finished ends. It's not part of the cabinet. It's going to be on an end skin. So this is an end skin. Conestoga basically sells you a 1/4 inch thick piece of plywood with the finish on one side. Now you're looking at this saying, well, what's unique about that? This is quarter sawn oak. You can see the modular ray going through it. This is quarter sawn oak. Can't get quarter sawn oak on the cabinet box, so we have to skin any exposed surfaces with this veneer. So what I want to do is talk about how to do that, but the main point I also wanted to make was this custom species thing. It's very, very critical you understand when you have to do that work. It does not come done by Conestoga. They won't apply those skins for you. If you happen to be ordering your cabinets assembled through our Gettysburg, Pennsylvania assembly shop, we do not apply the skins for you. This is all field work. No way around that. So that's where this video comes in. So it's pretty easy. Run off to Lowe's or Home Depot, buy yourself some 3M high strength 90. Comes in only cans this size. They're about 13 bucks a can, and this will do, you might need 2 cans for an average kitchen if you're skinning a lot of ends, probably 2 cans for your average kitchen. I'm going to demonstrate how to do it on this piece of plywood because this skin is actually not going on that panel. This is only for illustrative purposes, but the principle is the same. The way this sprays out is very viscous. It's not like water or like stain. It comes out kind of gloppy, so it's got a very controlled spray. You'll see in a second. And what you're going to do is you're going to coat the back side, so obviously the back side of this finished panel, and you're going to coat the surface you're putting it on. Both surfaces get this application. And you simply spray this on the panel. Comes out in about a 2-inch, 2.5 inch fan. You're going to spray the entire surface, every visible piece, not just spot spray. Cover the whole panel. Do the same thing on this and then wait about 2.5 to 3 minutes. The can will tell you, it says 4, but by the time you get done doing this panel, that one's getting pretty close to 4 minutes. And then you simply take your panel and take one edge right up against the back of the front frame and lay it down. Okay, make sure everything's lined up top to bottom, lay it down, and you can run over with a rubber roller. You can use your hand and press it everywhere. The main thing I want to tell you is once you stick that on, you are not getting it off, okay? Especially after it's set up. But if you get it like off kilter or does that, if you started too far off the frame, you got a big gap, it is a bear to peel this thing off. So make sure you start up against the frame, get it lined up, and then drop the panel on just the way you want it, okay? Conestoga also sells 1/8 inch end skins. This one's a 1/4 inch. You can also do 1/8 inch end skins, which are much more pliable. And they'll go on even a little easier. You can trim them with a razor if you had to. But anyway, these all come pre-cut for you. So if you have a cabinet, through your cabinet coach, you're working on a job and you have a base cabinet on the end of your run and you need an end skin, you don't have to worry about sizing that. We take care of that for you. Actually, Conestoga does. As soon as we say end skin as the option, they will pre-size and cut this end skin for you. What they will not do is cut the toe notch for you. So if you have a cabinet that's got a toe notch, you'll have to notch out the toe kick on that end to match the rest of your toe boxes. So keep that in mind. Probably can do that for you if we specify it as an option. You'll pay extra money for it, but it really is a fast option with your jigsaw. So you're just going to get a square panel for walls, bases, talls, all of that. Limitations, you can't get it over 8 feet tall. So if you need an end skin, it's going to be the depth of the cabinet and the height of the cabinet, but our cabinets can go all the way up to 120. The end skin manufacturers, the veneer manufacturers, stop at 8 foot. So if you have to go higher than that on like a 120 inch cabinet, there's going to be a seam somewhere. You're going to want to keep the seam like below the base cabinets coming into the side of it, or dress the seam up with a piece of trim. There's just no way around it. We can't get long sheets of these veneers. So if you have any questions, your sales rep or cabinet coach, as we call them, can help you out. 888-211-6482, and thanks for watching.